Now, for many years, a handful of high-profile forex gurus have been selling a dream. Lamborghinis, lavish holidays, and overnight wealth. Now, this happened all through their exclusive signals and courses, but the reality was a very, very big nightmare. Now, this is the story of three major UK influencers. Number one, CharlesHunter, Kyan Khalipa, and Luke Desmarais, who were not just exposed by the FCA but also criminally charged by the UK's top financial regulator, the FCA. Now, the FCA, if you are in South Africa, is actually like the FSCA, and they weren't just given a slap on the wrist. This is a landmark, a legal case that charges and changes the game for every influencer and every retail trader out there as well. Today, I'm going to break down exactly what it is they were charged for and how you can spot the same type of person, if you cannot already do it, out there before your entire account gets wiped out by these influencers or finfluencers who's basically trying to sell you a dream. Now, let's get straight into the facts and the data by directly looking at the FSCA or the FCA's press release from October 2025. Now, CharlesHunter, or Charles, Kyan, and Luke are part of a massive coordinated on what the FSCA or the FCA calls illegal financial promotions. Now, the charge that they were being, or the accused that they are being charged for, is Financial Services and Markets Act 2006-21. To put it to you in layman's terms, they were all charged with communicating an invitation to engage in investment activity when they were not legally and authorized to do so. Now, this is something that we've been talking about for many years in our own country, in South Africa, when the FSCA in our country came out last year and said that you need to be licensed and authorized to provide forex signals. And we still see these people basically come out here. So it's actually good to see that UK are cracking down on these cases, and they are going very aggressively. Now, think of it in this way. In the UK, if somebody tells you that you need to buy the NASDAQ 100 or need to join my group for a trade, or join my group to basically pay for signal services, by the FCA standard, you are basically providing financial advice, and to do that, you are required to have a license, and they didn't have one. Now, this is very crucial because the entire scheme revolved around what's known as CFDs. Now, the CFDs is basically a contract for difference. Now, the FSCA or the FCA explicitly explained that 80% of retail traders in the market out there lose a lot of money. And these forex gurus basically use this as an advantage to make people believe that they can make money through the forex market, but not really through the forex market, basically through them. And they have their ways of making you believe you can make money, but at the end of the day, these things doesn't exist. Now, the classic forex guru, they've got basically, the classic forex business model has got three parts, right? The first part is the lure. It's basically where they flash a fancy lifestyle, showing you rented cars, private jets, a stack of cash. The illusion is that trading make you rich. They want you to think and make you believe that you can get all of this money through forex trading and that you can basically become a millionaire overnight. And the reality is they basically sell signals and courses, and that's basically where they get their money from. After they've made you believe the illusion, painted you the illusion of how they make the money, next comes the hook or the charge. Then they will ask you to pay up to, between $100 up to $500, $300. Sometimes even more if you look at FXLXG to join their Telegram or their Telegram or their Discord channel signal group. And this is unauthorized investment activity the FCA or the FCA is targeting. They are selling signals, or they are selling you specific timely trade advice without a license. Now, the broker link. Now, the darkest part about, forex gurus promoting certain brokers is that these affiliated links takes you to brokers that is not regulated, and the entire reason for these broker links is basically for them to make more money than what you do, because why? Unregulated brokers will make sure that, these forex influencers or gurus makes more money basically than what you do. So every time you lose, they basically make more money. They get incentivized when you are losing. Now, the crackdown is a lot broader in regards to the FCA. Now, the action against these three gentlemen, Hunter, Khalipa, and Desmarais, is actually part of a much larger global crackdown. Now, the FCA has already pursued similar charges against a group of influencers who promoted an unauthorized scheme which was known as Holly FX Trends, highlighting that this is a widespread problem. And we obviously know that already because it's like the coronavirus all over again in South Africa. They even went after TV stars who promoted the scheme, showing that ignorance is no defense when it comes to the financial law. Now, if you ever out there and you want to protect yourself, okay, there's a couple of steps that you can do. But before we get there, I want to take you guys through the FCA first court appearance, where they have stated that Charles, Kyan, and Luke has appeared before the Westminster Magistrate Courts, each individually charged with an offense relating to their social media post. And this happened on the 8th of October in 2025. Now, they did say that, the trial preparation hearing and the following dates has been set for trial. For the trial hearing, CharlesHunter, 6th of September, Kyan Khalipa, 25th of October, and Luke Desmarais on the 29th of November is when their trials are set to start. Now, to come back to giving you guys some tips to make sure, that you are dealing with the correct people, the first thing you want to do is, if you want to sign up to a signal group or to anybody out there, always make sure that the person that is providing the financial service, that they do have a license to offer financial advice or render financial services. And you know that you can check on the FCA's website or the FCA's website to verify whether they do have a license or not. Number two, if you ever want to sign up with a broker, make sure that the broker has got a license and the broker is regulated within the district or the country that you are in, living there as well. If you are signing up for the signal services and the mentor, once again, demand some transparency. Ask him to show you a trade history, some MyFX book records. So ask him to show you something at least to prove that all of the money that he's been making in the market actually comes through forex trading, and not to give you pictures of his fancy cars and his fancy lifestyle and want you to believe that all of this money came from there when there's no sufficient evidence that it is being tied to that. Now, the plea trial preparations for Hunter, Khalipa, and Desmarais have already taken place, and if they are convicted, they will face up to 2 years imprisonment. Now, this landmark case is a victory for all retail traders everywhere, and it sends a very clear message that the days of social media to commit unlicensed, high-risk financial frauds are over. If you've been scammed or you want to learn real trading that doesn't rely on paying a fraudulent guru, you can always hit the subscribe button, because as you guys know, I do weekly market breakdowns for free. I don't sell anything, and I have provided a lot of free educational content through my YouTube channel as well. And I'll emphasize on it again, I do not sell anything at all. Thank you for your time, and as always, cheers for ears.